new action-packed episode of Tracker is hitting CBS this weekend.
Yes, we're joined by the show's star, Justin Hartley, with a little sneak peek of what is in store. Justin, I have to tell you, I've been a huge fan of every character you play. Fox and Teresa, that was my jam. Shout out to Passion.
Okay, thank you. Back in the day, thank you.
Brother, I gotta say, between this role that you're playing right now and the bow work that you did as a Green Arrow on Smallville, you are overly prepared for the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, and we all know it's coming. So, yeah, I try to keep myself prepared for that, the inevitable.
So, you know, obviously, This Is Us, it was a huge hit. I would imagine you had a ton of offers coming in, still do. How do you choose what you want to do, and how did you end up with Tracker?
Good question. You know, I worked with a guy named Ken Olin on This Is Us, and we kind of looked at each other when the show was wrapping up. We had one more season to shoot, and we kind of said, well, it would be great to work together. And, you know, for me, it was all about just finding the right character and the right opportunity, because that's really all that matters, the character and the story. And then, of course, you work so many hours, the people that you work with matter just as much as well, because you're living with them pretty much. Yeah. But the opportunity to get my hands on this book, The Never Game by Jeffrey Deaver, and develop this from the beginning and produce it with Ken, it was sort of, I thought, the opportunity of a lifetime, and sort of the next step for me. I fell in love with the character and just the process of producing and creating this thing together with a close friend is wonderful.
So this character that you play in Tracker, it's so much more gritty than what you did, like, for example, with This Is Us. You made us cry every single week.
Every week.
Do you have a preference of the types of characters that you play?
That's a really great question, and I've often thought about that, to be honest with you, and I think the answer is no. I think the answer is all about quality, and of course, you know, look, sometimes you miss, in every aspect of your life you try to do your best, and sometimes you miss, but for me it's just, I didn't necessarily care about genre after This Is Us, which one I did. I just cared about quality and content and what I was interested in, what I thought, man, what I thought I would watch and really enjoy watching, that's what I kind of wanted to do next. It's just sort of, it happened to be Tracker.
I really am enjoying the Scooby Squad, your backup staff. But they just give you hell, man. They do not give him a break at all. They're just bringing it to him all the time.
Yeah, and I don't get it. It's like they're always sitting down in chairs. You know what I mean? They're not in the middle of the forest. They're not running from people getting shot at. I don't understand what the deal is with me. You think they'd have more gratitude? Exactly.
So, is there a This Is Us group text, and do you guys still keep in touch?
We do it all the time. Yeah, and it's become. Yeah, and it's become a little more. I mean, as you know, as you get more familiar with people throughout the years, it's become a little more like that. We don't beat around the bush. It's like, hey, saw you in this, way to go, or why aren't you here? I thought we were going to do this. Why didn't you call me? But yeah, they'll always be lifelong friends of mine and family. I love every single one of them.
This is so awesome. Okay, well, the numbers are huge for Tracker. We get to see episode 3 this Sunday on CBS. So we will meet you there this Sunday.
Great. Thank you.
And tell Ken, if you guys ever need somebody to be lost in the woods, I'll volunteer for it. But I want you to lift me with your giant arms.
Yeah, you're definitely going to track him.
No problem. No problem.
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you.